You suing your brother Bobby?
Yeah, I'm suing him because he always messing with my makeup, and I'm suing him for $66. And he takes my makeup and uses it on friends of friends that I don't even know for his own profits.
Okay, so he's a makeup artist?
No, he's not a makeup artist. He's a wannabe. I mean, he's good. I can't take that from him, but he's not professional.
Didn't he do your makeup today?
Yeah, he did it today.
So how you hating on him about the makeup yet he's doing your makeup?
I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying, if he's gonna do someone else's makeup and make money from it or something, don't use it to my loss. Okay, so don't use my makeup and I'm losing out. Where's my cut?
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any evidence that you want to present the court?
Yes, I have some pictures of where he done my makeup, and I have some bank statements that where I bought makeup and I had to replace my makeup.
All right.
Okay, so here you go.
Now, I know that there is a countersuit.
Yes, I'm countersuing for infliction of emotional distress. She is, like, she comes off sweet. I mean, I can't say that. We have good genes. She comes off sweet or whatever, but she's just like really rude to me. She hurts me deeply.
Okay.
She stabs me very, very emotionally. Whether she knows it or not. Well, actually, I believe she does know it because I let her know all the time. She just brushes it off.
Okay.
You know?
Well, to countersuit for intentional infliction of emotional distress, you're going to have to share with me what kinds of things that your sister says. And look at me when you talk to me.
For instance,
that hurts your feelings.
Okay. For instance, last year over the summer, around June, July, I came out to her in the car one day, and I was letting her know, basically, I'm gay.
And that was when?
This was last year in June, July.
You think she just not knowing?
No, she knew. It's
okay,
the
well, let's
confirmation.
hold on. Do you think when he said you came out last year, I can tell that she probably knew that you had been gay.
Right.
Yeah, we always knew. He always been feminine, so it was no surprise.
When did you first know you were gay?
Oh, honey, I was 3.
Really?
I was 3. I was. And I always knew about men. The thing is, you know.
So why did you deny it? Though?
Why did I deny it? It's because of my family is very, very judgmental. And it scared me. It scared me to actually say
come
something.
out
I
and
thought
tell
that
the truth.
I would have nobody after I would let everybody know.
And you have been abused, right?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
When I was 8 to 11, one of my family members sexually abused me, and also physically and mentally, and it stuck with me for some time now.
Now, where was your parent? I mean, tell me your background.
My parents, actually, they just wasn't around. My father passed when I was 13, so I mean, but he never was there, so it was just like, okay.
Do you have a relationship with your mother?
I do have a relationship with mother. I actually was one of the closest, but over the years, after me realizing, you know, what happened, you know, and actually seeing like what she could have done, it has caused a wedge between me and her.
Well, absolutely.
Right.
You know, your parents are supposed to protect you.
Right. From 8 to 11, it was always actually being knocked out, having myself, you know, given to somebody. You know, I'm actually like being raped, being in pain. Like, I can feel the pain going to school. It's hard to sit down. The teacher's like, could you sit down? I was like, can I stand up?
So from age 8 to 11, while you're in the house.
While I was in the house. And 11, it was when I moved out. So it was actually up until the very last day.
You were raped?
Yes.
By this person?
Right. And it had gotten comfortable after a while. Not comfortable for me. It never was comfortable for me. But the state of mind, I'd gotten used to it.
Did you ever tell?
I didn't. Not until I was 18.
Now, why didn't you tell?
Because I was embarrassed of it.
Eventually, I mean, you're only 20 years old,
Mm-hmm.
but this is going to hit you like a brick. Because you're in the stage now where you're just talking about it.
Right.
So that means you're talking about it because you want the world to say, look what I had to endure.
Right, right.
Okay? You're at that stage. But there's going to come a point in your life, usually before you hit 30s, like the late 20s or so, you become a person where you become very much aware of the universe and your space in that place, where you're going to wonder and look back, why wasn't I protected?
Right, right.
But then you also had to endure abuse, physical abuse at the hands of an adult in the house as well, correct?
Right.
You have scars to prove that?
Scars to prove it.
Were you all
Yeah.
aware of all of that too?
No, I was living with my aunt and uncle about an hour away, so we didn't talk much.
So nobody was with your mother though.
No. She has 6 kids, but she raised us off and on. I say I lived with her maybe a total of 3 years out my entire life.
So the Department of Children's Services came in and took you all?
Yeah, we were in foster
Different
homes,
occasions.
and different family members took us in throughout
At
our
what
life.
point, when your mother was on drugs, did everything go awry?
I can remember as far as back as when I was about 3 years old, and she used to actually sell drugs. So, then she became a user. But one day she got robbed, and she was on the 3rd floor, and I guess it was a bad drug deal. And they came in there with machine guns or whatever, and she jumped out the 3rd floor window, and she broke her back and ankle, and that was from down here from there. So she started using drugs heavy and all that because she was all depressed about the money and all that. And that's when we went into foster homes, and it's never been the same since.
Oh my goodness. This quickly went from a cheeky little argument between brother and sister over $60 of makeup to an incredibly tragic and heartbreaking story of their lives. First of all, I want to say how incredibly brave this young man is for speaking so openly about his abuse. Like, that is not an easy thing to do, especially in front of a bunch of people on TV. I am absolutely shocked that he's able to do this. I don't even know him, but I feel so proud of him for having the courage to come out and say this. Because people who have been abused in that way, there's almost more pain and heartache in hiding of it and not telling anyone. There's so much shame in the secrecy of it that nobody knows what you're going through or what you've been through. And the moment you kind of let it out and release and tell someone, it just lifts the weight even a tiny bit. So I'm proud of him for saying something. Now, I don't know where we're gonna get back to the makeup side of this. It seems like they almost came up with some case to bring to court just so they can get counseling from Judge Penny, and honestly, I don't blame them.
How have your other siblings dealt with this?
I have 2 brothers in prison because of her, because one was 12 and one was 13, and they got in trouble at school. And my mom, I hate to use this word, but she's ignorant. She took them out of school and said, y'all don't have to go to school no more, sell drugs for me. So they've been selling drugs ever since they were 12 and 13 years old. And one of them, he just served a 13-year prison. He got out last year, but he went back in December because he's institutionalized. And I have another brother serving a 16-year sentence. And they both blame her. They say she's the one who showed them the streets and showed her everything. And they said they was very smart and well in school, but it's because of her that they're in the situation they're in.
Right now, I'm trying to hold my whole self together because you all have been through a lot. And you know, you miss strong,
Yeah, that's what everyone says.
but you still were a little girl.
Yeah.
And when we have our children, we're supposed to bring them in the world and protect them.
Right.
If I had to sit down and read a novel, I could not read a novel like what you're just telling me, but it's real. A lot of people don't know this is real. A situation where you have a mother, she's on drugs, your father dies, the state comes, takes you away, separates you. Mother takes the 2 older ones out of school, have them selling drugs for her. Men come in with machine guns. She jumps out the window, starts using them, brings you with grandmother. You're physically abused. You're raped from ages 8 to 11. But even then, you are remarkable. You are remarkable, both of you.
Thank you.
Did you all get any counseling?
No counseling, no whatsoever. I know that I need counseling because, I mean, there's times where I can actually get like very angry at the wrong people, you know, and say the wrong things. And, you know, with me, with like a diva attitude or something, you know, I kind of like just get like really rude with people, which really, you know what I'm saying, it's because I'm hurt.
Everywhere you turned, everybody you tried to love hurt you. Everybody. And all I could see is this little boy walking around and this little girl, and I wish I could have just taken you in my arms. You know what I mean? People make mistakes, so I'm not judging your mother. And there's an epidemic with these drugs. Once it gets a hold of you, it doesn't
Right.
just take your body, it takes your spirit.
Right.
and it makes you go almost insane.
Right. And it's almost like a generational thing as well. It's just
Why
like,
do you say, do you do
because
drugs?
I have.
And my grandmother wasn't in my mother's life because she was in prison for killing someone. So
Wait, the grandmother that he kept?
my grandmother on my mom's side, she was in prison for killing a man.
It just gets more and more incredible as you say it.
Yeah.
So how now do I have a 21-year-old, beautiful young girl, looking like Mary J. Blige,
Thank you.
and this
Do to me. Do to me.
do to you,
No.
Might I add.
Great
and
genes.
this
that's all.
20-year-old fabulous guy.
Don't you all agree?
You know, he took the words out of my mouth. I was gonna say generational cycles. I'm listening to their stories and I'm seeing them as, you know, seemingly well-adjusted adults. I mean, obviously they have a lot of pain, probably have a lot of unresolved trauma, but you know, they're not in jail, they're not in prison, they're not addicted to drugs. As far as we know, hearing about their childhood is just tragedy and heartbreak and just constant uncertainty. It's so heartbreaking. This is difficult for me to get through. Genuinely, when I clicked on the video, it said, "My brother keeps stealing my makeup." And I was like, ooh, this will be a fun, lighthearted case. Boy, was I wrong.
How did you break it?
I remember when I was like in first grade and my mama, she'll be out selling drugs on and off, never come home for like a week at a time. I'm in first grade, he's in kindergarten. And I have my older sister, she was there, but she was older than us. She was like 5 years older than us. And then, but she goes off with her friends and spend the night. So it was just me and him at the house. And I was responsible for getting us up going to school. School was over. It was
6 and 7 years old.
walking to school, 2 miles, walking to school. And after school, I'll go to the library, read books, and I always loved reading. I was just teaching myself, and I remember the librarians always to come to me, was like, "Oh, you're so smart. Who taught you how to read?" I was just like, I come in here and I practice every day. I just read.
You work now, sweetheart?
No, I don't work. I'm a full-time student.
Oh, really? What
Yeah.
are you working toward?
A degree in public relations. So,
You're just a remarkable young lady.
yeah.
Do you know that?
Yeah, thank you. So from that on, I just,
See, let me tell you, everybody's seeing how you all are just kind of living outside of the moment.
yeah. So,
Which is good because you don't want to go there.
yeah, because I've seen all the mistakes, and I notice it's a generational curse.
Right.
So I try to stray away from it. And God has like given me strength and the knowledge, and I always pray for wisdom. And sure, I made probably some mistakes, but nowhere near what my mother has
Baby,
made.
let me tell
Yeah.
you this. Now, you take it from a woman who has been through the fire.
Yeah.
You hear me? You are not your mother's child. I always live by this saying. Booker T. Washington made this saying that success is not measured by the titles that you acquire, but by the struggles you have overcome.
I know that's right.
And every time I look back over my life and people try to tell me, well, you're this judge and you're beautiful and you're all of this, I always go back to that darkest moment in my life. For me, was sleeping in a car. And I just say, what was the purpose of that? And then you go back to that moment and you say, it's because I'm supposed to give something to this planet that's far greater than me.
Right.
And so for you, just know that. But I do believe once you make a decision
Right.
that I am going to make the best of that bad situation.
Oh, okay.
But know that I've never lost touch with it though. And the concern that I have for both of you, particularly you, Bobby, is that it's okay to go back. It's not okay to stay there.
Right.
Because when you go back, you're the only people that can go back and give yourselves permission to forgive. Your mother's not going to do it.
Right.
Because she will never get it. You have me saying, it's not about you. But you've got to do that. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you don't leave here, we know now it's not about no $66 makeup.
Yeah. I mean, it's still about the makeup. I'm not getting away from that.
Whatever.
Get your makeup back.
And
Okay.
anyways, on that, on the makeup.
So let's get back to the legal
Yeah, let's
issue.
get the makeup.
Y'all had so much, I was down the road there.
Okay.
We are here because
she's
you've been
had-
using her makeup.
She has over the amount. Okay, if you all agree that she does look well, like I said, it do to me, you know?
No.
I mean, my
But
good
it's
look.
still her makeup. She's saying if you're going to go use her makeup, Bobby Lee.
Okay.
And I call you Bobby Lee. Isn't that your full name?
Do it.
It's sort of like a mama. When she comes out and calls you by your whole name, you know you're in trouble. And so,
Yes,
Bobby Lee, when you're using somebody else's stuff, she says she doesn't mind. She just, if you're going to use it and make a profit off of doing somebody's face, she wants a little cut of it.
Okay, you know what? Her cut is me getting up every day to do her makeup.
Okay.
I mean, some
Her cut
days I
is
do my own makeup.
whatever.
Okay.
When you-
No,
but when
no,
you
you
do
don't
your
do my
makeup,
makeup
it's not
every day.
good.
You don't do it every
All
day.
right,
But I
all
mean, it
right.
is good. I get compliments.
All right,
It's
all
okay.
right. So what we're going to do is...
You don't get more compliments than me.
Okay.
I mean, but my makeup is
All
well.
right, Mr. Fabulous.
I'm fine with or without you. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Oh, I mean, through all of this, they're still able to laugh and joke with each other. I love it. That is clearly a very loving brother and sister relationship, and there's nothing that can take away from that. She does look really good. He definitely has a career in that. I think that is his calling, to be honest, because her makeup looks really good.
You've provided me with the evidence for the makeup that it indeed cost $66. Plus, well, you got the evidence today for this.
No, okay.
All right? And that you have admitted, Bobby Lee, that you have indeed been borrowing the makeup. I believe that your sister is indeed entitled to a $66 reward. Award.
I don't feel like I owe her anything.
Well,
I mean,
at
because
this point, Bobby
It's up
Lee,
to her. It's not up to you.
excuse me.
she's talking.
Excuse me. I'm
sorry.
still the judge, honey.
I'm sorry.
And at this point, I do believe that she is indeed entitled to it. $66 in favor of the plaintiff for the makeup. With regard to your countersuit, intentional infliction of emotional distress, I do believe that although she may have called you some names, I think that the issues go deeper
Right.
than that. And so I'm not going to give you an award for that amount. I wish you all the best in this life that it can give you. You are absolutely remarkable. But if you're going to use her makeup, you're going to have to pay for it. All right? Find in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $66.
Okay.
Be well.
Thank you.
Well, Judge Penny's a great judge. So, I mean, that she says that she believes that we should get counseling. And if she doesn't get counseling, I know that I will. I believe that I need some. You know, in order to move on, I believe that counseling would be the best. It'll be the best best route to take.
Well, aren't they just adorable? This was a tough case. It started off super lighthearted with the makeup stuff. Thank God it ended pretty lighthearted as well. But the middle, that was tough. It seems like they're really taking their life into their own hands and trying to not let their past dictate their future. And I think that's really important and a lesson that we all can learn. And I think it's really remarkable that they have overcome so much and that they are still fun-loving, lighthearted, and kind individuals. And I'm so glad that they have each other. But I'm curious to know your thoughts on this case. Let me hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Leave a like and a follow, and I'll see you guys next time.